This game was on all the drugs, man.
Whew.
Joe Flacco, 407. I think this is his first game in his career that he threw for over 400 yards. I think that was what the stat was. But
that might be. It definitely is the most passing yards he's ever had, and he surpassed Tom Brady as the only 40-plus-year-old quarterback, or he has the most passing yards in a game by a 40-plus-year-old QB. This game, the Bengals recovered an onside kick to get back in it late there after they scored a touchdown.
It was insane.
There was a kick return touchdown. Was it a kick return or a punt return? Can't really fucking remember at this point. Colston Loveland basically calls game for the Bears. Caleb Williams caught a touchdown.
Yep.
Caleb Williams had 2 receptions in this game.
Yep.
Like, what else do you want? You had 3 different guys who were not quarterbacks. Well, Tyson Bagent, he's a quarterback. You had 2 guys, 2 non-QBs throwing in this game. DJ Moore threw a touchdown to Caleb Williams.
They said they're not trading him.
Kyle Monangai, 176 rushing yards. This game was every bit of drunken drugs you could ask for. And then afterwards, Chase Brown just crucifies his team about complimentary football.
He was pissed. He was pissed. He was, just make an effing stop, man. You had Jamar Chase, who's just one effing stop, just like walk into the locker room. Yeah. Not too happy.
And then Jamar Chase was like, I am not going to respond to that question.
No.
Because I don't want the defense to get mad at me.
The ball in the end zone and go up a point at the end. We just got to play complimentary football. Like, we put the ball in the end zone and go up a point at the end, finish the fucking game. Like, just end it. Like, that's it. Like, that's what we need to do. Just end the fucking game. Like, make them get us the ball back. Let us fucking go to 22 victory and let's end the game. That's how I feel. And
it's right. He's right.
Can you imagine what this locker room is looking like right now if you're Cincinnati? Because you got to give a ton of credit to Joe Flacco, dude. Like, the fact that he is balled out now like 2 weeks in a row, and their defense, I said it's basically like you have Joe Burrow out there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the dude is doing everything he can. I know he threw a couple of picks, but like, he's thrown nearly 500 yards, and the defense is just choking it away. Because that last touchdown, that Loveland one that for 58 yards, like, good God, man. Like, he just breaks tackles and he just takes off and runs for a touchdown. It's pretty terrible.
Yeah. I saw a stat out there that the Bears gained 133 yards because of missed or broken tackles in that game. 133 yards of offense simply by the Bengals not being able to tackle. But we knew this was going to be a problem. We knew Joe Burrow was going to have to win every game by scoring a ton of points.
Yep.
Like you said, he probably doesn't throw 2 picks in this game, but like, are you expecting Joe Burrow to throw for more than 470 to lead you to victory here? Like, if you're a Bengals fan and you're going, we just need to get Joe Burrow back and we'll be okay. Wrong. Because Joe Flacco just did Joe Burrow. He did the old man impression of Joe Burrow, and you still fucking lost.
Yep.
And they refused to trade Trey Hendrickson. Like, they've got 24 hours to get some capital to build your team, your defense. Because Trey's gone after this year. If you think you're salvaging this season, you're wrong. Joe Burrow in no universe should try and come back this season and risk re-injuring his foot. He's got to be 100,000% healed before he steps back on that football field, because there's going to be no reason.
Yeah.
Like, if they won these last 2 games, sure.
They'd be 5-4. They would be
like, okay.
If they beat the Jets last week and they'd be at 5-4. And then you go, maybe they can survive until Joe Burrow comes back.
Yeah.
It's bad, dude. It's bad.
What's the rest of the Bengals schedule? Bengals got the Steelers, Patriots, Ravens, Bills, Ravens.
They're dead.
Dolphins. Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns. So, Joe Burrow, he could come back and win those games for you, but you're not getting through the next 5 games with a winning record. I don't believe. This is the season for it to happen, I guess. But man, I feel bad for Bengals fans because I just don't think they've got the front office to help this team succeed.
You know what? I think what's been really bad though too, and maybe it's not gone under the radar, but I feel like it is. You know who has been dog water this season? Shamar Stewart.
Sometimes it takes time to develop.
Absolutely, right?
Like, sometimes you're right.
But dude is not impacting the game. Like
no.
He has not been good.
And if you just look at like the Philadelphia Eagles, right? This week, they trade for Jair Alexander and Jalen Phillips.
Yep.
They add 2 defensive players before the trade deadline. And the Eagles defense is already fucking good, Tom.
Yep.
Howie's like, our defense is not perfect.
Possible.
It's not perfect right now, and I'm going to add a couple pieces. We can be better at rushing the passer, so we're going to bring in Jalen Phillips. Jair Alexander, not working out with the Ravens. We need a third corner. We've got Quinion Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. We need a third guy back there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference between winning organizations and the Bengals. And the Bengals should be selling right now.
Yeah.
Or buying to help their defense. But like, what kind of help could you get at this point when you've got so many flaws? I don't know, man.
And that's the problem too, right? Like you look at, so I did a 5 worst teams in the NFL this past Friday, and the Bengals got an honorable mention because their defense, dude, is like horrifically bad. Like their offense is hanging in there and stuff, but their defense is so terrible. One of the worst in the league. And you see what happened yesterday. It's just, and it's like you said, I don't trust that front office to properly address these issues. No. They went out and they got Shamar Stewart, who already there were a few like, ooh, I don't know, like doesn't have a ton of production in college. And there was a lot of concern. Then you had the whole offseason extravaganza with him getting to sign a contract. And it's just bad. It's bad, man.
They're down.
Not good.
But the games they're playing are pretty fun. Okay, Cincy, I'll give you that.
Game of the week, 2 weeks in a row.
We give you that.
That's it.